Hey everyone, it's Jacinta from Posture Tonic. I am so excited to announce our SCULPT Nutrition 14-day challenge. Each day we'll be moving through 30-minute full body workouts that is a blend of Pilates, strength with bursts of cardio to help sculpt and tone through your entire body. We are pairing this with a high protein meal plan that you can download for free in the description box down below. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel to help support this free challenge, and then grab your equipment and let's get ready to sculpt. Okay guys, let's begin. We'll need a booty band for today's workout. Don't worry if you don't have one because you can still do all the exercises without it. It's going to add a little bit more intensity to the lower body and a little bit through the upper body when we change up the exercises. Let's start with it looped around your ankles here. We're going to get into our little calf rise at the top and then sinking low into a squat. So just pressing outwards a little bit on that band. Let's go ahead and exhale, lifting up through the heels. Drop the heels heavy, drop into your squat, hips down and back. Great work. Let's take those hands behind the back of your head now. We're coming into a nice side bend, coming back up through center to then curl through the upper body. So really rounding, flaring the elbows back out, and then we take that side bend to the other side. Beautiful. Let's come down into a plank here now. So hands coming down underneath your shoulders. Let's hold a plank. We're going to float one leg up at a time, really squeezing through the back of the leg and glute, and then just piking the hips up in between each one. So exhaling as you pike, dropping your heels down, feeling that nice stretch. Shift your weight forward. Single leg lift in a plank. Beautiful. Coming down onto your back, and we'll just slide that band above your knees here now. We're going to come into a glute bridge march. So start with your arms up towards the sky, rolling the hips towards you, and just meet me in a glute bridge here. From here, we're going to float right leg to tabletop, pulling the knee in towards you, resisting on that band. Slowly lowering that leg down, keeping the height of the hips as we float the left leg to tabletop. Use your arms for a base of support if you need it. And just really think about tucking the hips under and driving up, squeeze. Rolling all the way back down. Just going to slide that band back into position here, and then hands behind the back of your head. Going to come into a nice simple curl here. So just lifting the head and shoulders. Your knees are just pressing outwards on the band, Keep them there as we just flex through the upper body. So breathing out and in to lower. And use those hands to roll yourself all the way up. Flip around onto those hands and knees. We're gonna go into a climber, drawing one knee in, really pulling in on that band each side. Step or jump your feet in, lift your chest halfway up. So continue here, plank, draw the knee in. Feeling those abs, pull it in, step, or again, jumping the feet in, just lifting your chest, dropping your hips down low. 10 seconds to go. You can pick up the pace if you're feeling like a bit more of a challenge here. We get one more out. Well done. All right, coming back down onto your back here now, adjusting that band down towards the knees, lowering down, lifting right leg to tabletop and left arm. So opposite arm to leg. I want you just to hold your bridge at the top here, and then from here, floating the arm and the leg out to the side, exhaling to come back into center, lowering the hips to tap, squeeze back up. So abducting the leg, opening the arm, zip it back in through center, tap the hips down, drive up. The arm on the ground here is just pressing in for a little bit of balance, or you can lighten the load and just turn the palm upwards. Good, next up we're gonna hold it up and just pulsing through those hips here now. So squeezing quite firmly through that left glute to drive the hips up. Let's take it away, moving into that pulse. Over halfway, doing so well. And you feel that glute sizzle, really push up into it. Woo, wow, let's come all the way down, tapping it out. So then we're gonna float the left leg up, right arm to the sky. So again, opposite arm to leg. We're gonna peel up into that bridge, holding it there, opening out and in, lowering the hips down. So actually we're lifting up in one, opening the arm and leg away from the midline, zipping it back in, tap the hips. So again, this arm on the ground can push the floor away to keep those hips lifting, or to progress, floating the arm or the palm upwards to rely less onto the arm. All right, so you'll have your pulses up next. Again, just lowering down an inch, lifting up, and really squeeze at the top. Ready to get that booty pump on? Drive the hips up, pulse it up and down. Roll all the way down, quick little hug of those knees and tap out those glutes. Last one here on the back, you're up on your tippy toes. You're gonna really turn your knees outwards, staying up into a bridge, so ribs to hips at the top and just outward pulses out on that band, so nice quick abductions. Here we go, up onto those toes. Really tucking the hips under, almost there. And roll down. Let's take that band off. You're going to come to stand, and it's an ice skater to get our heart rate up. So we'll be hopping from one side of the mat all the way to the other, tapping the floor in between. Okay, ready? Let's go. Give me as much pace as you can. Leaping away, landing lightly onto the toes. Okay, come on, last 3, 2, 1. Well done. Whew, we're gonna need that band on. We're side lying for a clam here now. So I'm gonna lay on my left side, using the top right leg for the clam. So you can lay on your forearm, bending those knees, and let's take away that top leg, floating it up, feeling that squeeze through the side and lower it back down. Try and keep this top hip rolling forward a little bit. All right, lifting those hips up. You're in a side plank here. We're reaching that top leg long. From here, just lifting the leg up, really resisting on that band here, okay? So driving the hips forward. Big breath in to prepare. Exhale, lifting the leg up, tapping lightly down. So good. How are those glutes going? My goodness, let's flip it around. Other side for your clam, up on the right elbow. All right, ready? Exhale, lifting just the leg. So just the leg will lift, keep the hips down. I got too excited. And lift, lower. All right, so you'll be extending that top leg, lifting up into your side plank, top hand behind the back of your head, and then that leg lift at the top. So staying up, meet me there in 3, 2, 1. Could barely lift the leg then. You're doing so well. We're going to move into a little tricep push-up. So I want you to use the band for a little bit more assistance here. And it's just above your elbows. Moving into a half plank or full plank option. Tricep push-ups here, keeping the elbows close to the body, pushing the floor away. Alrighty, you can get rid of that band. And then from here, you're gonna come onto your forearms. In this position here, you're like in a 4-point nail, but just on your forearms. You're going to push the mat away, lifting up for our plyometric tricep presses. Lifting up and lowering down. Great work. All right, collecting your band here now. Flip yourself over. The band is going above your knees. I want you to come up onto your elbows so you're propped up, lifting up out of the shoulders and really curve through the spine here, lifting the legs to tabletop. From here, scoop out the belly, just extending one leg and change. Pulling the knee in and switch. Nice, let's slide this band towards your ankles here now. Back into that propped up position. Legs are in tabletop. We're just gonna be extending the legs. Hold it there, pull the band out and in, and then tuck the knees back in. All right, ready? Let's go. Extending the legs, open, release a little, and tuck the knees back in. So keep scooped through those abs here now for me the whole time. Okay, let's just lower all the way down onto your back here now. Hands can go underneath your glutes, legs extended, double leg lowers. So we're lowering the legs down as far as you can before you start arching through your back and floating the legs back up. Feet are pressing out into that bend, away we go. Use your exhale to lift the legs up. Inhale to wave them down with control. All right, bring that band just above your knees. Your toes are together, your knees are out wide. So again, pulling open the band. Arms are out to the side, ready for our windscreen wiper. We'll be taking the legs off to the side, twisting through the back, and then returning back through to center. Letting the knees float over to the side, keeping the shoulder blades on the floor, and back through to center. Make that one your last one. Returning back to center. All right, we'll be extending both legs, curling up, and then switching for our scissors. Again, if that band gets too much, you can just get rid of it. I'm gonna try and stay curled up, okay? Working through those abs. Let's go. All right, roll yourself up, slide that band off. We're gonna come to stand. We have some skipping for your cardio now. So nice beats through those legs, hopping away, jumping either side to side, front to back. You can get creative. Just keep moving basically. You've got 45 seconds, let's go. Maybe some double unders. Have fun with it. Stretches are up next. Keep on jumping. Bring it down. All right, we'll stay standing. I'm gonna take it to some nice side stretches. Be reaching one arm up and over. Holding it there to then send your hips to the back wall, straight spine, and then join in when you're ready, ragdoll to go to the other side. Good, hands behind the back of your head, walk your feet in just underneath your hips. We're gonna round our spine, roll ourselves all the way down towards the bottom, keeping a nice flexed spine to then roll back up, standing tall at the top, and just continuing to roll down and up from here. All right, coming into your downward facing dog, pike those hips up, push your heels down towards the floor, and we're just gonna be moving in and out of a swan stretch to that downward dog. So we'll just be lowering the hips down between each one, and then you can use your exhale when you're ready to pike the hips back up. Okay, laying down onto your tummy here. And we're going to take the arms out to the side, lifting one leg up at a time. We're moving into our scorpion, so we just allow for that leg to fall over, getting a nice spine stretch. Just hold it for about 3-5 seconds, and then you can move to the other side. Moving at your own pace. All right, time to stretch out those glutes that you worked really strong today. So pigeon stretch. I'm going to bring the right leg forward and take the left leg back. So settling into that pigeon stretch here, adjusting that heel away to make it harder if you need. And then you can either stay up onto your fingertips. This will really focus on opening the hips here. If you need a little bit more glute focus, you can just lower down and maybe shifting your weight over from right to left. Beautiful. All right, let's change to the other side. Just Just getting ready to hold that pigeon stretch. Again, adjusting the heel. And when you're ready, let's lower all the way down. Okay, when you're ready, pressing yourself all the way up, and that completes your full body sculpt class today with me. So I hope that you enjoyed. Do leave your comments down below so we can chat. A quick shout out to my incredible family here. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You truly do help support me to push this channel even further. If you'd like to support, you can join or simply clicking that button, the subscribe button and the like button down below for free. It doesn't cost you anything and it really does help. So my name is Jacinta from Posture Tonic, and I look forward to working out with you very soon. Make sure to hydrate and stretch out between classes. I will see you very soon.